My dear ones at Good Shepherd, I know that the news that you read above may be shocking to some and may bring great sadness for others. This is hard. This reality that we're in is hard. This news is hard. This is hard because we are not able to gather in the ways that we would gather to mourn and grieve a loss in our community and our family. It's hard because we can't right now have the same rituals and rites that give us healing and a sense of hope for moving forward, at least not in the same way that we usually would. This is hard. And I think that there are moments when we need to take the time to acknowledge our feelings. This is hard. This is sad. We're afraid. We're anxious. We're tired. And this is hard. I shared with you yesterday in the letter that came out from your council president, Nancy Waltermeyer, and myself, that I have been spending my time trying to live in hope. And that's been hard. And it's been hard in this last day. And I am acknowledging this day that I have found hope. I found hope this morning as I wrote a card to Laura and Maggie and Kai to surround them with the love and the hugs that I so wish that I could give them in person right now. And I'm hopeful that card reminds them that they are not alone in this, that we are with them. I find hope in talking with some of you, knowing that you're checking in with each other, that even though we're not gathered in the same way as the body of Christ in worship or in the sanctuary or in the narthex eating coffee and bagels, that we are gathered, that we are still community, and that in some ways this community is far more powerful than it's ever been before. I find hope in that. And I find hope in knowing as a person of faith that for us, death does not have the final word, and death does not overwhelm or defeat us because we have a God who took care of that over 2,000 years ago. And I have hope in that God. I have faith in that God who is with us, and that God whose presence is hopeful. And so I pray that this day you can find hope in some of those things, or that you can find your own way of trying to figure out what hope looks like for you right now. For some of us, that may mean turning off our cell phones for a little while and going outside. And it may mean making that phone call that we've been putting off, or it may mean sending a card, or it may mean just sitting in quiet for a little while. My prayers are with you this day. My prayers are with Laura and Maggie and Kai. And I pray for hope for all of us, that we may continue to see the ways in which God is working among us, to be the body of Christ, to support one another, and to love one another so deeply through this. God's peace to all of you this day.